Hey guys, and welcome back. Today is secret number 3, how to protect and grow your retirement without taking any risk. So it may sound kind of funny on how you can actually do this without putting all your money at risk in the marketplace. Now this strategy has been around since 1995, yet many advisors still fail to acknowledge that it exists or utilize it within their practice. Why? Because they make a lot more money not telling you about it and charging that annual 1% a year in fees. So today I'm going to showcase exactly how this strategy works, how it can actually benefit you, and how you can utilize it in your own retirement to protect your retirement from market risk, grow it a little bit, not pay any investment fees. That way you can keep more of what you've worked so hard to build up and sleep better at night. Okay, so here's a simple calculator to help you understand that strategy. So first, let's just go through some basic facts, and then I'll bring it in later. So in this example, we're going to be showing $100,000 starting off. There's no money being withdrawn. We're starting the year 2000. So this is the SP 500, the actual performance since the year 2000 until the year 2018. So you can see that we had the start of the dot-com bubble crash in 2000, 2018 ended negative as well. So the 2.8% is the real return, not average return, the real return of the SP 500 over the last 19 years. All right, so if you have any money invested in the marketplace, since 2000, your account performance probably looks something similar to this right here. So while you may have some big years like in 2003, where you have these big double-digit gains, you also have to worry about years like 08 with this crash. So the strategy that is available is something called an index annuity or equity index annuity. So the one that we're using today is a special kind. They're not all built this way. It's just the way we design it here. So the way these things work is you're going to have something called gains captured. So gains captured just means when the market goes up, how much of the gain is mine? So these index annuities have no market downside to them. So when the market goes down, you lose nothing. So if you can see here, in the year 2000, if we had that same amount of money in one of these index accounts, the market lost 10%. What did we lose? Nothing. We had to end up with a 0% or a flat. We keep our 100,000. Same thing in 2001 and 2002. Now the trade-off is that when the market goes up, we're not going to get all of those gains. That's where this gain capture comes in. So if we stay in the marketplace, we would have got the full 26.4% return that the market did that year. But in this case, we're only getting 50% of that number. So that's how we end up with just 13.2%. So our gain goes from $100,000 to $113,000. So now we look at it, which one of us made more money? So even though we got a 26% rate of return in the marketplace, it was based off of what number? This number that's already been beaten down by the crash before it. So even though we got 26%, we're only up to $75,000. We're still down 25% from where we started off with. We're on this side, we're actually up 13% from where we started from. So as you scan down this list, you can see that every time that the market drops here on the left, you're fully protected here on the right-hand side. And at the end of it all, we end up with $230,000 or a real return of 4.5%. Now, the rate of return may seem pretty insignificant and not that much more, but it actually represents a 35% increase. So in other words, in this example, you would have made 35% more money using a safer strategy and only accepting half of the market gains. But wait, there's actually one other thing we haven't accounted for, and as you guessed in our last video, it's the fees. What are the fees in this? You probably have heard annuities have high fees. So what are the fees in this case for this annuity? Well, it's the gains you gave up, right? If we're only getting 50% of the gains, our fee was the 50% of gains we gave up. So the fee in this case is actually built into this account. So this 4.5% rate of return is after all fees. However, if you look over on the left-hand side, here's this 2.8% return. This still hasn't had any fees taken out of it yet. They didn't take out fees for the advisor management fee or for the different investments you selected. So after you take out those returns, you can see that you'd probably end up with a lot less money than what it shows here on the screen. Now you can see why this secret is so well kept. It eliminates all of your market fees, all of your market risk, and still gives you some of the growth when the market goes up. Now this is not for everybody. This is only meant for people as they get closer to retirement to protect their retirement. That's why I use this strategy with all of my clients, so they can sleep better at night in their retirement years, worry less about the market, and really enjoy being retired and knowing that their money is safe and protected and still growing for them in the future. So if you're interested in utilizing this strategy for yourself, all you have to do is apply to become my client in the description below, and I'd be happy to have that conversation. Next up in the series is secret number 4, how the sequence of return can make or break your retirement. See you guys there.